afternoon. It has been a while since I have been on live, and I just wanted to jump on live really quick. And of course, I want to talk about something controversial, right? But it has been a minute because my life has been topsy-turvy crazy. And so thank you for joining me on this live. It has been a minute since I have been able to go live, but I just wanted to talk about something somewhat controversial. I'm not sure how you all are going to feel about this, but let's talk about it, okay? Waiting for my car to warm up because it's really cold here in Virginia, and some of you all are going to think cold like 40, because that's not cold, right? Some of my fam in Toronto, some of my fam in Chicago, some of my fam, in other places that are actually really cold. Like whenever I talk about the cold here, they're like, it ain't that cold, Anita. But it's cold to me. So as you come in, let me know your first name, the city, state, or country that you're joining me from. That would be wonderful, okay? I'm sitting here, so I have a chance to kind of wave at some folks as you come in. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Feel free to support the platform by buying a badge. I so appreciate you if you would. Thank you. Feel free to buy a badge, okay? And regardless of the amount, everything is helpful. Trust me when I tell you, everything is helpful. I really, really appreciate you all. But this live is for my ladies and my gentlemen. And some of you gentlemen, y'all not going to like me after. Hi, Derek in Atlanta. Some of you all are not going to like me because I'm going to promote something. Monique from Southern California. Oh, I'm so envious, Monique. I wish I was there. Some of y'all not going to like me, but I'm going to say it to you anyway, because remember, my job is to help you grow. My job is to help you get better. Thank you so much, Garland. Okay, let's see. Garland bought a badge. Thank you so much, Garland. I so appreciate you. Brittany from Los Angeles. Thank you. Craig from Maryland. Thank you. Is that my cousin Craig? But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on the live today. But today we are talking about a kind of controversial, touchy subject. But I'm going to go there, okay? And I'm addressing this to the ladies as well as the gentlemen. And it is all about abstinence. Abstaining from physical intimacy. Because y'all know I can't say the S word. As soon as they hear the S word come out of my mouth, they want to demonetize my account. So I can't say that no more. Okay? I can add some G's and an S on the end of it. Segs. I could say that, but I can't say the other. So abstaining. Taking time off from physical intimacy, from self-pleasuring, from pornography, from strip clubs and anything else that you're doing of a nature. Thank you so much, Motivated for Success, for buying a badge. Hi, Connie from New York. Thank you. Alessia from Chicago. Good to see you. Thank you. Okay, but yes, I believe that every single person on the planet needs to practice abstinence at one point in time or another. Because what you all don't realize is that's a whole lot of energy, a lot of creative energy that is just running right out of your body when you out here being physically intimate with everyone. And you all already know, if you don't know, let me tell you, that for a woman, that is something that is sacred. That is something that will bond us to a man. That is something that will have us in our feelings about a man. And look, it'll be about a man we don't even like. It'll be about a man that ain't even that cute, right? That's not even bringing that much to the table. But if we do that, we are now bonded to this man. We believe this is our man, right? And biblically speaking, that's how marriage is consummated. So what's so backwards about today's society is when people are being physically intimate with someone, it's like they're married. And definitely in the mind of a woman. That's like, okay, I'm physically intimate with you, so we married. You mine, you my man. That's what is going through our spirit, our soul. That's what's going through us. And so, yeah, you out here, okay, she says, I'm currently practicing abstinence. Wonderful. You out here giving away to everybody. No. That physical intimacy, that is the most powerful creative force in the universe. That physical intimacy, that is two people that get to play God. You have the ability to create life. Okay? That's how powerful this thing is. All right, I have a request to join the live video. Keith Finney. And let me know if that's a mistake. There we go. Hi, Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's great to see you.
Hi. God bless you. Let me cut my radio down.
Thank you. Would you like to share your thoughts about abstinence?
Oh, man, it's the best practice. It is the best practice. As a matter of fact, my wife and I, before we got married, she had never been with a man, and I married her. Wow. I was 42, she was 39. And so she had practiced abstinence since all her life. And wow. I had been married before and didn't practice abstinence. Mm-hmm. And it was a failed marriage. And so this time around, God blessed us. God blessed our marriage. So it works. It works.
Okay. That's what I want to hear. How long have you been married?
12 years now.
See? That's what I want to hear.
Dated 3 years of abstinence. Practiced abstinence for 3 years. And after 3 years of dating, then we got married. Yep.
Okay. And like you said, God blessed your union.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm always telling, whether they're young people, sometimes it's older people, sometimes it's people my age. I'm always telling them.
I'm older than you, probably.
But I'm always telling them, like, I want you to try it. I want you to do it a different way. Like, what do you have to lose? You've done it the other way. That didn't work out. Just try it a different way.
Absolutely. Well, God bless you.
Amazing. That is
thank you for having me.
So, yes, you are welcome. You're going to hit that X at the top. I don't know if it'll let me take you out, but you'll hit that X at the top. But thank you so much, Keith, for sharing this. See, these are the stories that I want. These are the people I want to come on so they can share their personal experience. But thank you so much. There you have it. Okay, you heard it out of his mouth. He and his wife waited and they were rewarded. And I definitely believe that. That's what my faith tells me, that even regardless of what the world is doing out here, and here's the thing I want y'all to know about the world. Okay, let me go here. Okay, here's what y'all don't realize about the world. All right, you see where we are in the world today. Right? You see what everybody out here is doing. You see what the majority of people are doing. And where is that leading us? It is leading us to destruction. So this whole idea of talking about abstinence and getting all this pushback, and I love the pushback. I love when men push back. Oh, well, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody waiting. No, boo, you're not waiting. You're not waiting. Because you are in the 90 to 95% of people that want to be out here doing what you want to do, bonding with all these people, getting it in, okay? No, I'm not interested in those men. When those men come push against, oh, well, ain't nobody doing that. No, you're not going to wait. And that's cool, right? Because you can be out here doing what 95% of the people in the world are doing, but y'all are not getting good results. That speaks for itself. The fact that you got all these kids born out of wedlock, you got all these trail of broken hearts, you got all this other stuff going on, like, to me, the results speak for themselves. And so, yes, I think every person needs to practice abstinence at one point in time or another. I've always been pro-abstinence. You all know that. And I believe that is going to tell the truth about how you really feel about that other person. That's going to tell the truth. Don't sleep with them, right? Don't sleep. Don't have physical intimacy. And that's going to tell you how you really feel, right? But too many of us, we're not doing that. It's almost like the physical chemistry, the physical intimacy is the low-hanging fruit. And that's most of us. That's the fastest way. And here's what people do. That's pretend intimacy. They go right into the physical. They go right into the physical part of it. And they think that means something. Oh, our bodies like each other. We have chemistry, right? They think that means something. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. The last I checked, keys go in locks, right? If a man is the key and the woman is the lock, like that's just how it go. Keys go in locks. That's not telling me anything. That's telling me that keys go inside of locks, right? That's it. So what? But that does not determine a level of compatibility. That doesn't even determine if there's connection between the two of you. That simply says the key fits in my lock, right? And then there are those of you, let's go here. Okay, retention is another benefit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I agree, because again, and this is what the men don't want to hear, okay? So abstaining from physical intimacy is one thing, but I don't want you to self-pleasure. I don't want you to look at porn. I want you to hold in everything in your body. I want you to take that energy that you have, and I want you to transmutate it into something else. Okay? So when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Okay? And I've done this. I've done it for years. But anyway, and I've done absolutely nothing. But that's how my platform got started. That's how my books got written. That's how my YouTube channel got up. That's how, everything that I've ever created, that's the energy in which I use to create it. Because physical intimacy is a form of creative energy, right? It has the ability to create a human being. But if you're not doing that, create something else. Invent something. Start a business. Write a book. Like, do something else with that energy. That's it. That's what I'm asking you to do. Okay, I'm trying to read. Sorry, y'all. Okay. What isn't that the white way? Isn't that white people's rules? Because African traditions was nothing like this. Okay, so what can I say about that? I'm not going to classify it by race or ethnicity. I'm going to classify it by common sense. That's kind of how I classify everything, right? I don't believe Black people corner the market on common sense. As a matter of fact, if I was to say something like that, it would kind of be the opposite. I don't think white people corner the market on common sense. I don't think, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that abstinence has the ability to heal us. It has the ability to jumpstart our creativity. It has the ability to help us transmutate that energy into something good and positive, especially for us and even other people. So I just, I don't make it about race or ethnicity or any of that. This is just common sense, which is abstain. Stop going around sleeping with everybody, just because. And to the fellas, right? You all may not bond the way women do. You all may get off a little easier. Spiritually, I don't think you do. Spiritually, I don't think men get off any easier than women do. I think biologically you do. You don't bond to women by sleeping with them. That's not going to happen. You're not going to, feel away the next day. You're not going to walk around with a broken heart. But spiritually, everybody is suffering. Because again, you are spreading that energy. You're just randomly spreading that energy here, there, and everywhere. And that's why, you don't have the job you want. That's why you don't have the promotion. That's why you don't have the business. That's why you don't have the money you want. That's why you don't have the things you want. Because instead of taking that energy and focusing it into something that can actually get you what you want, you out here chasing tail. That's what you're doing. That's where all your creative energy is going, chasing tail. And the more tail you try to chase, I mean, the worse it is. These are the dudes that have no purpose. They don't have the things they claim they want. They're not on top of their game financially or career-wise because you too busy out here chasing tail. Like, get you some goals and keep it in your pants and transmutate that energy into some goals. And this what I'm going to say, okay, no self-gratification. That's right. Okay. Talk about I'm sick of you and you getting on my nerve, but I still love you type of intimacy. For real. See? Thank you, Garland. For real. Like, get to know a person and see if who they are, mind, body, spirit, soul, like all of that is a good feeling for you, is a good vibe for you. Because some people are not. Like, some people are not, y'all. I can admit it. There were people that I have given myself to that I just didn't like them. I just didn't like them. It didn't matter that my body liked them. I didn't like them. Their spirit, their soul, okay, their mind. No, that should have never happened. But now I'm older, I'm wiser, and I know better. It's deeper than just gratification. So here is why so many people struggle with this. They want their flesh gratified. And remember, gratification is for right now. Gratification is for today. It don't worry about the future. It don't worry about tomorrow and the day after that and the weeks and the months and the years after that. It's not worried about that. It's only focused on today. But see, that's where our real work lies. We have to look for long-term satisfaction, not short-term gratification. Okay? That's too many of us. And to the ladies, okay, abstinence is the way to go, as the word of God say, until marriage. I worked at the CDC in Atlanta, and if you saw the STD report for the United States, you would probably want to wait. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I can only imagine. Wow. Talk about that's a good reason to abstain. Let me rephrase it. I'm talking about Black African men having several wives. You know what, y'all? Y'all can't have one wife successfully. Can y'all get up off of that? Let's get up off of that. You can't successfully take care of one wife. And you talk about having multiple wives, and we ain't in Africa. Okay? You live here. You live in the West. And while we keep trying to adopt these African traditions and principles, you don't live there. You don't live there. You live here in the West. And you can't even properly sustain one woman. But anyway, okay. No, please don't start with that. This multiple wives thing and all. No, you can't satisfy one woman. Okay? Yes, wasted energy equals a lack of understanding and purpose, for sure. Okay? So I'm just saying, focus on sustaining one woman. Focus on her being happy, you being happy. Focus on that. Get your life right. Get your money up. Get yourself, self-contained and self-sustained. That's what I want y'all to work on. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. When y'all talking about multiple wives, you worried about the wrong thing. Pay your bills. Pay the stuff you need to buy in cash. That's what y'all need to be worried about. We worried about the wrong thing. Okay? So sorry, but I'm not sorry. Okay? We got bigger fish to fry. Yes, instant gratification leads to devastation. Yes, it does. But here's the thing y'all have to understand. That's the difference between a grown-up, a mature adult, and a child. If y'all ever look up that marshmallow experiment where they put the candy or the marshmallow in front of the little kids and said, hey, don't eat this. If you can wait till I get back in here and you don't eat this, I'm going to give you 3 more. I'm going to leave this one, but if you don't eat it and I come back in, I'm going to give you 3 more. And guess what that study revealed? That people who cannot delay gratification, right? The kids who could not delay gratification, they ate it. Forget that they was going to get 3 more. They wanted it now. But people who cannot delay gratification are not successful people. That's what that study showed. They followed those kids for years. And these same kids are out here cutting up, doing whatever they want to do because why? They can't delay gratification. That's the difference between an adult, a mature adult, and an immature adult, a childlike mind adult. We have to grow up. Okay? Yeah, he said multiple wives, too much drama. Yeah, y'all can't even deal with it. I don't know why we on that topic. Let me reel it back in. I'm dating a man that's 15 years younger than me, but he's amazing. What's your take on this? Ooh, 15 years. That's a big gap. That's a big gap. So I have questions. I need clarification. Does he have children? Does he want to have children? Can you have children? Are you still in childbearing years? Does he want something serious, or is this just fun? Right? Are you like what do they say where they pick women based on just some fetish? Are you a fetish? Some men will pick older women as a fetish. So I got questions. DM me and I will answer that, because I got questions. Okay, I got follow-up questions. I ain't trying to have two women telling me to take out the trash. Right? Yeah, no, y'all don't want that. That's one of them things that sound good in theory. That's why people keep talking about it. Let that thing happen to you for real. And you men, oh please, no. Y'all know better than that. Life management comes first. Better to govern thyself than burn in fire. For sure. But here's the thing I'm gonna tell you about men who abstain, right? When I have male friends who abstain, or men just say, yeah, I'm abstaining, I'm in a period of abstinence, and y'all know the difference between abstinence and celibacy. If you ever plan on having sex again in your life, and you're not doing that now, I done said the word physical intimacy, okay? If you ever plan on doing that again, right? But you just not doing it now, you are abstaining. If you don't ever plan on doing that, if you don't ever plan on getting in the bed with a woman or a man, then you are celibate. That's the difference. Celibate is forever. I am celibate. Okay, abstaining is temporary. So you got to know the difference. Don't use the word celibate if you ever plan on being in the bed with somebody again. You are abstaining. That's the difference. Celibate is a gift. It's something that certain people in this life are gifted. Certain people are gifted the spirit of celibacy. Most of us are not. I would say 98% of us, we don't have that gift. I don't have that gift. Okay, I can abstain, but I don't have the gift of celibacy. All right, I'm preparing for my husband, and when he arrives, I plan on getting it in. Okay, so understand that I don't have that gift. Some people do. I don't. So waiting for marriage can be abstinence. Correct. You are practicing abstinence if you are waiting to get married, and then you gonna get it in, and okay, then you not. But celibate is a gift. It's a permanent state of being. It is, I don't plan on doing it ever. Okay, so if that's not where you at, then you abstain. Yes, abstaining sounds so much better than celibacy. Precisely. And I often have to, just share this with people, because people will use the two words interchangeably and they're not the same thing. Okay, so priests, monks, they're celibate, right? If they've taken that, that's why they call it a vow of celibacy. They have taken that vow that, I'm done, I'm good. I'm going to transmutate that energy to something else, and I'm going to focus on God or focus on my higher power. I'm going to focus on service, right? That's what celibacy is. But 98% of us, we don't have that gift. We can and should abstain. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go back to my point about gentlemen. So gentlemen who abstain, this is what I do know about them. If a gentleman I know has abstained for at least 1 year, I know that gentleman is disciplined. He is disciplined. Okay, I can't say the word because he is disciplined with his physical flesh. Okay, that says a lot to me. And I personally find that incredibly attractive. I find men who know how to discipline their flesh, I find that very attractive. That they're not out here just sleeping with anybody that's going to give them some. I find that so unattractive. That's so unattractive, y'all. And it's funny because a lot of red pill men, they get off on, oh, you know, I got all these plates spinning. I got all these women I could be with. And I got all these women that I'm, you know, being physically intimate with and sleeping with, and how great that is. That's disgusting. And I'm not even talking on a physical level. I just think it's immature. I think it's just, you know, it's just something about it that is so distasteful. It's not classy. It's not gentlemanly. I think it's disgusting. So a man telling me all the women that he's been with and this and that I don't have a deeper respect for him. Quite the opposite. I think it's horrible. I think a man who can govern his flesh, a man who is not spreading his energy, okay, his man energy all over the place, that is very attractive to me. That ability to delay gratification is beyond attractive to me. And so a man telling me, oh, I've been around and been with this person, I don't think that's attractive. I don't. And I just, you know, when I hear men tell stories, I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. Yes, I can admit I've been saying celibate instead of abstinence. Someone corrected me the other day. Okay, good, because you are abstinent, right? If you plan on getting married, you are abstinent. Okay, I've been using it wrong all this time. No wonder so many men have been running for the hills. Yeah, I'm abstaining, right? Does that include some self-love? No. Like, if you gonna abstain, you gonna abstain, right? That's the part y'all ain't want to hear. That's the part that got you in your feelings. I'm asking you to abstain. I'm asking you to keep all the fluids that are made inside of your body in your body. Okay? Ladies too, don't, you know, the self-pleasuring is a no. I want you to abstain. I want you to take all of that creative energy. I want you to take all of that life force, and I want you to put it into something else. Okay, that's true abstinence, is you are not watching porn, you are not self-pleasuring, and you are not being physically intimate with another person. That's abstaining. And yes, I think everyone should do that for a period of time. I want you, and here's the thing that's going to happen. So not only am I talking about, okay, if you're abstaining, and let's say you're dating, right? Let's say you're out here dating and you're abstaining. Not only are you going to get to know that other person, and that other person's going to get to know you, guess what else is going to happen? You're going to get to know yourself. Like, when you abstain, like, I never knew myself before I could abstain. When I started abstaining, I was like, ooh, I'm a trip. I'm a trip. Like, I really started to see the lust in me. I really started to see who I was. And I was lustful. Y'all. I had some lust in me. I can admit it. And I didn't always do anything with the lust, but like my thoughts started going crazy. My thoughts, the things I would say, or you know, I was like, whoa, I got some lust. I have a problem. You're going to learn about yourself. And you need to learn about yourself. Learn about what you really on. But guess what happened, though? In these 4 to 5 years, I look at men differently. I have genuine friendships with men where I don't even think about that part of them. And these be fine men, y'all. These be fine men. Like, but we have a genuine friendship. Like, I see them as a brother in Christ. I see them just as people. Not just like, ooh, yeah, look at him. Like, he could do something for me. No, I'm done with that. I look at men like, okay, this is a man. This is a good man. Okay. Okay. She said no porn or self-pleasing, that will drain your life force energy as well. Or that might be a he. Sorry about that. But yes, for sure. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay. And think about this. And I was talking to a young lady about this the other day, and I told her, I said, number one, because she was saying, what are some things that I should be looking for or avoiding when out here dating? I said, number one, do not interact with men who use, okay? Leave that alone. Find that out as soon as you can, because that is a spirit. That is a spirit roaming the earth right now. All this, all this, all them films, all them nasty films, that's a spirit right now. And that thing is going to rob you. It's going to rob you of your life force energy. Nothing good can come from it. Nothing good. I don't care. And I don't care. You can say what you want to say about it. You can drop down in these comments. Well, I'm a woman and I look at it. I don't care. Nothing good is going to come from that. Period. It is a spirit. It is a dark force sent to our world to destroy us. So how you feel about it, okay, you have every right how you feel about it, and so do I. It's a dark force sent to destroy us. $1 billion industry sent to destroy men and women. That's what it is. Why would I want anything to do with that? Okay? So you can drop in these comments and say what you want about it, but no, leave it alone. That's why people are addicted to it. That's why it's destroying people's marriages. I mean, no. And you got a percentage of men out here that are involuntarily celibate, like, and that don't count. For the record, if you're a man and you can't get none, like ain't nobody trying to give you none, don't sit here and say you abstaining or you celibate. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about those of us who could get some and we choose not to. That's what it means. Okay, so don't jump in here and say, oh, well, I've been that for 10 years. Not if you couldn't get none if your life depended on it. I'm talking about those of us that have options. And we making a choice. We're making a choice to abstain. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Jezebel spirit is real, and yes, I agree, it will drain your life force. Yes, it will. And ladies, you are not, there's some ladies that, oh, I watch it and isn't that. No, you are not excluded. You are not excluded. Leave it alone. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to pull out. And hopefully this will hang on while I'm driving into the office. But leave it alone, okay? Leave that stuff alone. That is a dark force sent to our world to destroy us. And darn it, if it, it's doing exactly what it's meant to do. Destroy us. So please leave it alone. Okay? Leave that stuff alone. And I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. Leave it alone. Okay? But ladies, you need to find that out with the quickness. Okay? Find out in the first 3 dates. So, what do you think about, what do you think about these movies? What do you think about you got to have a non-judgmental spirit, right? When you ask that question, don't come off judgy. Don't come off like, you waiting to hear a certain response. No judgy. Just be like, so, I mean, what do you think? Like, and regardless of what he say, you keep that poker face. You keep a straight face, right? That's it. Hopefully you're going to find out the truth. But no, that people that's trying to get it in on the first date, ladies, I want you to avoid those men who think they gonna get it in on the first date. Avoid them. Okay, there's a spirit on them. There's a spirit of lust. Okay, because what I look like sleeping with you on the first date? Really? Like, what do I look like? And then that tell me something about you. Like, I can have anything, and you gonna sleep with me on the first date? Wow. Oh no. So leave that alone. Leave these folks alone that jump from person to person to person. Find out when their last relationship ended or their last situation. Draining other people of their good energy and their life force. Like they just plugging in. They just plugging into everybody. They get their charge. It's plugging into you. And then when that's done, when they done drained you, they go on to the next and they plug into that person. And then they plug into the next person and the next person. No, charge your own battery. Spend time by yourself. Heal, grow, You should not be going from relationship to relationship or situationship to situationship. No, that should not be happening. So find that out too. But we have got to self-discipline. That's what abstaining is all about. It says, I have a measure of self-discipline. That I am just not out here doing any old thing. So, and fellas, I mean, this thing is everywhere. The spirit of lust is everywhere for y'all. Because, yeah, dude said, oh, it's women on the internet shaking their behind. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I mean, I honestly feel sorry for men. I really do. Because I know their nature. I know how they are, and I know their nature. And the fact that everywhere they go, every magazine they look at, every television show, every music video, every social media post, like, it is abhorrent. I feel sorry for y'all. I really do. It's like, what is a good man to do? He can't go nowhere or look at nothing without lustful images, without women that are half-dressed, twerking their behind all over the place. Yes, I'm going to say it. Like, why? Why? And the Bible even tells us as women to be modest. It says that we need to be careful so as not to tempt a man. And you got women like, oh, you're not going to tell me what to wear? You're not going to tell me what to do with my body? Y'all, that's a spirit. That's a spirit of lust. That the Bible is sitting here instructing you, okay, don't dress or act in such a way so as to tempt a man, and you don't care? You don't care nothing about that? Okay. So y'all, I do. I feel sorry for men. I do, because I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they, get up every day and keep their mind clean, keep their spirit clean, keep their conscience clean. I don't know how they do it, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm looking at it. I'm a woman, and this is what's crazy, y'all. I'm a woman. I went on another woman's platform. I kid y'all not. I'm not going to say who it is. I went on another coach's. She is a coach, a dating and relationship coach. I went on her platform because she was a guest on someone's show. I kid y'all not. It was nothing but thirst trap videos. Nothing but videos of just random women with thongs, shaking, twerking. And then what she would do is, it was nothing but a big thirst trap, right? So she would have that image, and then she would stop, and then she would talk. She would talk about what, I'm like, sis, why are you doing that? Why are you contributing to the problem? And again, even if that's a tactic, even if that's a ploy to get people to stop and look at what you're talking about, like, have some morals, have some value about, come on. What do I look like posting videos like that, and then they stop and y'all hear me talk about it? Like, no, I'm part of the problem. How I'm gonna post a bunch of twerking videos and then stop it and talk about how bad twerking is? I'm part of the problem. Okay? So, y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. And again, I don't know if it's a marketing thing. I don't know if it's a thing to get followers or to get views or likes. But I just was looking at the post like, huh? Huh? This is what we're doing? This, I just couldn't believe it. I still can't. I'm still trying to wrap my head around. You say your platform is about class and elegance and style. You say that, okay, I'm teaching women, but then you have these videos and these pictures of women all over your platform. Like, make it make sense. That does not make sense. And it does not glorify God. You know Christ like that? You sure? You sure you know Christ like that? Because nothing about that glorifies God. Okay? I give my critiques of various videos, but I don't even need to post them to do that. Like, I just talk about it because I don't want to be part of the problem. And me posting that stuff on my timeline makes me a part of the problem. I'm not going to give it any more airtime. That's why I'm telling you to stop doing it. So yeah, I spent all day yesterday scratching my head trying to understand what this is. Like, what is going on? No, let's not do that. Okay? But I want you all to try it. I want you to try abstaining. If you are not in a committed relationship, if you are not married, I want you to try to abstain. I want you to start with a week. If you are a man or a woman, I want you to start with a week. I want you to take it to the next week. I want you to try to do it for a month. I want you to try to do it for as long as you possibly can. And what I want you to do is, I want you to channel that energy somewhere else. So here's where I channel that energy. That energy gets channeled into running. It gets channeled into working out and lifting. It gets channeled into my creative projects, my business. It gets channeled into the other things, my other hobbies. I'm getting ready to start taking guitar lessons. It gets channeled into that. Thank you, Garland, for purchasing another badge. I appreciate you. You know, I want y'all to channel all this energy y'all got for the streets. And some of y'all got a whole lot of energy for the streets. I need you to channel that energy into something else. Something that's going to make you better. Something that's going to make you happy. Something that's going to make you money. Okay? How about that? How about you took all that energy that you got for these streets and you channel it into improving yourself and your life in a real way? That's what I want to see more people do. Because can I be honest? If you a man and you out here just chasing tail, and let me be frank, some of y'all are losing money because you spending money trying to impress the tail that you chase, or you spending money on tail. Okay? So you certainly ain't making no money. You losing money. You losing money chasing tail. And to the women out here, you losing your dignity and your self-respect. So that's the problem I have with that. Okay? No, we not doing that. I'm going to hold on to those things and then some. I'm going to channel that energy into something that actually benefits my life long term, because the heartache, sure, I can get the lesson from it, but outside of that, how does that benefit my life long term? It don't. Okay? But she said at least gas money. But leave that alone. Try this. I want you to try abstaining. And when I say abstaining, I mean everything. Leave the nasty movies alone. Stop touching yourself. And don't be physically intimate with anybody else. Okay? Just give it a try. Give it a try. But here's the reality. Some of you all are going to come face to face with yourself. You're going to come face to face with you. And that will be the reason why you can't continue. Because you don't like what you see. You don't like what you see. But some of y'all need to see it. Okay? I got to run in here. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock and it's 1:57. Y'all, I be pushing envelopes all day, messing with Instagram. But I want you to have a fantastic day. If I missed you on this live, let's catch up later. I'm going to go live tonight. All right? I'm going to go live tonight. I think I'm going to shoot for 8 o'clock p.m. I'm going to go live again. And we're going to follow this conversation up. But I got something else to talk about. Too. Okay? So we're going to follow it up tonight. Have an amazing day. Yes, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to everyone who purchased a badge. Can I tell you all how much I appreciate you? I really do. I appreciate you supporting the platform. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And as always, stay open.